Welcome back to another diecast showcase. Today I'm going to be taking a look at the newest release of Hot Wheels Car Culture Circuit Legends. This, I believe, is the second installment of Circuit Legends. They did a Circuit Legends mix back in 2018. I want to say the Shelby Cobra Daytona Coupe was in it. There was a Ford GT in there, a Corvette. There was that one Porsche in there. And the 787B, the Mazda 787B debuted in that mix. This is the second installment, and it is loaded. It's probably the most hyped mix of car culture this year, even more hyped than Silhouettes with the RWB. There's that if you want it. I know this is hitting now. I think I've seen it at Targets, posted at Targets. I haven't personally seen this set, and I probably won't. But anyway, we're going to start it off here with number 4 of 5. I'm going to be jumping out of order, just kind of what's more interesting. This is the Pandem Subaru BRZ to start it off. Trying to get this thing open. There we go. All right, so this model, take a quick look at it. This model debuted in 2019 in Street Tuners. This was in Street Tuners, and it was in blue. Then we got another release in 2021 in, what mix was it? It was Slide Street. It was in Falcon. I think it's got a Silver Series box set release, and it was, I think, recently in Gretty Deco, that weird, in that box set. And here we see it in pearl white. It actually is a pearlescent white. It has the Pandem Deco there. So you have the Pandem livery, you have the black 10 spokes, which look very nice. You have the back taillights and Subaru logo. The wing on here, it's a little loose, but it's decent. We have the other side. We have the front, which has the Gretty printed in there. You have the headlights, you have the Subaru badge and all that. You have the base, which is matte black. I think all of these have a matte black base on them. And you have a black interior in this as well. And yeah, that is it. Not much deco. You do have the Pandem deco on the side here, but other than that, it's pretty much just white with, you know, the black 10 spokes. And I do quite like it, actually. I think this looks good. The wheels look good. The color's nice. I really dig this version. This is a really nice release. It's a good casting, and this is a great version of that casting. All right, next one here, we're going to look at number 3 of 5. This is the Porsche 917KH. So this casting originally actually came out in 1999, a while ago, and it had an opening rear. You can even see the copyright date on there, 1998. This casting used to have an opening back, and then they retooled it in 2005. And I think it may have also gotten retooled again in 2020. I believe its last release may have been that one Gulf livery one from that Car Culture box set. But here it is. Now this livery is, I believe, based on the livery that got Porsche's first 24 Hours of Le Mans win. Back in around maybe 1970 or so, we're talking. This looks pretty good. You got the taillights there. This here is in red with the white striping. You have the number 23 there in the roundel. You have the Porsche down there on the side. You have the black 5 spokes right there. And this looks pretty good. You have the 23 on the back there and on the hood. You have the Porsche there on the front. You have the headlights, which I believe are a part of the window piece. You have some kind of vents right there. Looks really nice. Also, if you hear grinding noises, I apologize about that. I believe the neighbors are having flooring done on their house, and they've been sawing and grinding all week. It has been driving me up a wall, but can't really do much about it. And then you have the engine back there. And yeah, there it is. It looks really nice. It looks good. I will say this is probably my least favorite of the set. And it's not that I hate it. I think this mix is just so loaded that I think this is personally my least favorite. But it's just such a loaded set, and because I still like this is still cool. It's a nice historic deco, but you know, we just have so much firepower in this set. Speaking of firepower, number 5 of 5 is the Porsche 911 GT3 R 992. This was the Rexy casting. This was in last year. It was in, I think it was race day. And this was, of course, the very infamous Roxy chase. You had Rexy and Roxy, the AO Racing Porsches, and they were extremely popular. Never saw that one in stores. And now we have the third version of this in Gulf livery. So you have the Gulf logo there. It is in Gulf blue, once again with the black 10 spokes, which look very nice. You have the black spoiler here, kind of a carbon fiber type deco there. You have the Porsche printing on the windshield there. You have an orange roll cage. You have the orange stripe here along the top actually continues down the windshield. Not a perfect color match. As you can see, you kind of go to a very weird shade of orange from this kind of brighter orange. And there it is. There's the back. Got the taillights done up. There's the other side. There's the front. The headlights, I believe, are a part of the window piece, so they are clear. Porsche badge there. And yeah, that is the... This casting's going to be, I mean, this casting when it dropped was really popular, and doing it in Gulf just makes sense as a second version, and I'd imagine this one will probably also be fairly popular. I don't know if I don't know if I'll see this set, and so, well, I might see this guy in the next one that I'll show, but this set will definitely be very popular. And yeah, there is the Porsche. All right, Porsche number 2. We have 2 Porsches in this set. All right. Let's go to America here with this one, the 2024 Ford Mustang RTR Spec 5 FD. This is actually a new casting in this set. This set gets 2 new castings. And I feel like this new casting is going to get overlooked because there is a monster of a new casting coming up. So this was actually the first RTR Mustang we got. This was the Spec 5, the 2018 Mustang. This was actually in Slide Street in 2021. It's gotten several other releases in Team Transport, I believe, and Boulevard and kind of everywhere, Silver Series, whatever. This is the newest one, and you can see you have a neon green 5-spoke up front. And you actually have an aero disc in the back, and they actually did the deco on it like the real car has, which looks really cool. The graphics on this are wild. I do wish that Hot Wheels premium graphics looked better, that they weren't super grainy, because you can see if you get up really close, you can see how pixelated, like the sponsors here I can barely read. That's Pennzoil, Optima, something racing. That's UTI, Universal Technical Institute. I only know that from Monster Jam because they were a sponsor for a while. But some of these sponsors and graphics are just a bit hard to read, but this thing is just covered in graphics. You have graphics on the window. You have a gray roll cage in here as well, black interior. Some more graphics here up on the front. You have the green trim. You have the top with more deco. This thing, like I said, is just covered in deco. It's a full-on wrap, and it does look cool. You have kind of a galaxy-looking thing going on the top here. You have, what does that say? Mustang RTR on the window again. More window printing, even more window printing. And an RTR logo. There's the back. This thing is just very detailed. It has a lot of deco going on, and I like it. But like I said, just the one thing I wish is that Hot Wheels premium graphics were just a little higher quality. I wish they would find a way to possibly increase the quality of them. I don't know. I don't know if that's even possible, but the quality, I mean, it doesn't look bad on this model. It really doesn't. It's not super terrible. I mean, when you look at it from here, it looks awesome. It's just when you get up super close, that's when you start seeing the grain. And especially that, like, that's supposed to say Universal Technical Institute. It's literally illegible. You cannot read it. But that's just what happens. I still like this model. This looks good. And compared to the old model, it's completely different. They're not even the same. I only brought this out because it's the other RTR casting, but they are completely different. This thing is awesome. It is slammed. It is wide. I dig it. I think it'll be a sleeper in this set because the next model is this one, the Ferrari 499P. This would be the chase in this set if it was in all black. I did not pull the chase. I have not pulled a chase in eons. My luck is abysmal. So the 499P, we actually already have gotten a Hot Wheels 499P. It was in the Ferrari Heritage set that they dropped on Mattel Creations. This is kind of an RLC grade version. You do have the removable back as well. This has been sold out for centuries. I did a video on this a while ago. This was the 499P Modificata, and now we have the regular 499P. So this model has been campaigned by Ferrari since 2023, where it actually won the 24 Hours of Le Mans for Ferrari for the first time since 1965, and I think it has won several other times after that. So this thing has like all the graphics and sponsors you would need. It is in red. This is the deco that it's campaigned as, and it looks really cool. It's got the black 10 spokes. The casting is low. You can see all the graphics. I'm trying to get a good shot, but the sun's coming in. It's producing a lot of glare. I'm gonna try and do a shadow here. There we go. That'll work. You have all the sponsors there, all the graphics. I think that might supposed to be carbon fiber printing there. You have the wing. I think this back part here is actually a separate piece. It almost looks like it. Ray-Bans are on the back. VistaJet, Michelin. Here's the rear. I don't think there's any deco back here. No. It appears there is not. Here's the other side. Gonna try and shade it a little bit. But yeah, you get like all the sponsors, and it's pretty cool. There's the drivers there on the top too, printed. I believe that's on the window. So that's pretty sweet. Here's the front. Here's the deco there on the top. And this thing is really nice. I mean, this model, of course, Ferrari is back. There's Ferraris, they are coming, and people are excited for them. This is the return of Ferrari, the first Ferrari in car culture, and this has garnered a lot of hype, and it is ultimately what is making this set super desirable, is the Ferrari. The chase is already worth a ton of money. Also, you can actually see the wheels through the body. They actually have cuts out right there. But this thing is really nice. It looks good. It's a very nice looking model. And yeah, Ferrari is here, and they are hitting hard. And I think the next mix of car culture, that one has the LaFerrari in it, right? So Ferrari is here, and they are striking with force. And that is the Circuit Legends very good set. I think it's the best set of the year. My least favorite's the 917, but I don't even hate it. I still think it's awesome. It's just kind of like, you have the really nice BRZ, you have the other Porsche, which this casting is hype. This Mustang's really nice, and then of course you have the Ferrari, which is outstanding. And I really dig this set. Are you guys hyped for this set? Are you guys hyped for Ferrari? They are back. And that's like been the biggest thing of 2025 for Hot Wheels, is that Ferrari's back, and we're getting a boatload of them. And yeah, that's Circuit Legends, really nice set. And yeah, that's about it. See ya.